Welcome. My name is Adrian Beret. I am a physiotherapist based in Adelaide, Australia. This YouTube channel is documenting the journey with myself and my business partner taking over a small, barely profitable physiotherapy clinic and building it as quickly as possible to 10x the current profits and hopefully beyond. Then, if we can prove that we've got a sustainable model, we'll see if we can repeat the process with future business acquisitions. What I'm hoping to talk about today is the cost of starting this venture. Now, we are taking over an existing business, but we are moving it from one location to another. Generally speaking, and I've bought several physio clinics and sold several physio clinics in the past, the barrier to entry to starting up a physio clinic is pretty low. And I think that is why there are so many physiotherapy clinics around, and also why there are so many physiotherapists that are not necessarily earning a great income, because you don't need a lot of money to start a physio clinic generally, and you don't need a lot of business acumen to run a physio clinic, at the start at least. However, this situation is different because we are working with a clinic that is within a shopping centre, and they do things differently. So here are the expenses that we've incurred, and we are still 2 months away from actually starting trading. So all of this money has gone out and there is no money yet coming in from this business. So first of all, we had to pay for the purchase of the physio clinic. I'm not going to disclose at this stage what we paid for it because we have a non-disclosure agreement, but we did have to pay our conveyancer $500 to prepare the sale and purchase agreement. We then had to apply for a couple of loans. We're not paying cash for this business. We are borrowing money. So the first loan was for the actual purchase price, and the preparation application fee for that loan was around about $1,000. And then because we're moving this business from its existing location into a brand new warm shell, so it's basically an open space, we have to do the fit out. We need a loan for the fit out. The fit out's going to cost us six figures. So there's a $500 application fee for that loan. And then all of the payments that we make to the builder as we go over the next few months, the interest on that loan gets capitalized. In other words, it gets added to the final cost. And then we have to pay out that loan. So there's a discharge fee, which is about $1,000 in a few months' time. And then we have to reapply for the next loan, which is going to be the long-term 8-year, 10-year payout period. So another $500 application fee. The landlord then wished to use a solicitor to prepare the lease document, and the lease document is fearful. It's 60, 70, 80 pages long. It is crazy detailed. So our half share of the lawyer's cost to prepare that document was $1,200. We then had to pay 1 month's deposit, 1 month rental deposit in advance. So that was just about $4,000. And then, as I said in my previous video, we had to provide a bank guarantee, which was for 3 months' rent, which was for nearly $12,000. So if you add it all up, we have spent over $20,000 just to get this business up and running, and we're still 2 months away from being able to start trading and being able to make any of this money back. So needless to say, you really want to have a good understanding of all of these different fees and charges, because if you haven't got a fully itemized list of everything you're going to get hit with, it becomes quite a challenge to continue dipping into your pocket to find these extra amounts. Over the 6 or 8 physio clinics that I've run in my 30-year career being self-employed and small business owner, this is by far the most expensive startup that we've had. We are now entering the phase of doing the build, the fit out, and obviously that's fairly exciting for us to see the new clinic coming together. Please join me on my next video and each day as we put on our body armour and jump into the battlefield, which is small business.